Boys and girls, what we talked about right before we went to lunch. Can anyone tell me or remind me, Sienna, high score, sweetie? What do we talk about? Okay. Pumpkins, and what about pumpkins? A little more, Riley?
What order they go in?
What order they go in, and what word do we use for that? Or what words, Lillian? A life cycle, exactly. Boys and girls, we talked about how a pumpkin is a seed, and then it comes out of the ground. We talked about it being a sprout. We talked about how it then has a pumpkin plant. Hunter? Sienna, I need you to come up in front of Gage. Thank you. We then talked about how the pumpkin then has a flower, and what color is that flower? Yellow or orange, somewhere in there. We're going to color that flower in nicely. I'll kind of do it the fast way. And then our pumpkin starts to take shape. And what does our pumpkin look like when it's first growing, Cooper?
A flower.
Yep, it was a flower, and then it moved to a little baby. Oh, right now we're talking about this. Thank you, though.
It is about that.
What is it about?
Number 6 is a pumpkin.
It is a pumpkin. I went ahead and ordered them to help us as we go along. We have our pumpkin, a little bit of tiny pumpkin, then it grows nice and big into our nice big pumpkin. Boys and girls, we are going to be cutting these out and then putting them in order, just like it would, like when it first was like little seed, and then we're going to make a sprout, our pumpkin plant, our pumpkin flower, our little pumpkin, our pumpkin, and then as it's nice and big. Dylan.
Can we cut off that little strip that's like on the side of the pumpkin?
Can we cut off the strip? If you would like to cut off the strip.
That's what my question was.
Oh wow, same questions. I'm so glad you were listening and you knew exactly what your question was and was listening to Dylan. Yes, Riley.
How are you going to glue first?
How are we going to glue them? That's a great question. Boys and girls, once I cut mine out, and remember, I would like to, I need all eyes. As soon as you get this paper on your desk, I need you to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will help you as you go through that. That tells us what order they're going to be in. My first one I'm going to have is a pumpkin seed. Oh, wow. We have our pumpkin seed. I'm going to cut around that pumpkin seed. And then, my friends, we are going to use our glue stick. And we need a little bit of glue for this. So I need you to put a nice amount of glue on part of the back. And we're going to glue it right onto our string. Alright, so boys and girls, and then I get out my glue stick, put my glue on the back. You don't need too much, but enough to stick. Pull that string away, and then hold it for a moment, and then it will stick. Boys and girls, again, our first step is the
seed.
We have the sprout, the plant, the flower, the pumpkin, and then the big pumpkin. Boys and girls, we are making our life cycle right on this string. Are there any questions, boys and girls, before I let you go back to your desk? Yes, Hunter. You can put your name at the paper, but this paper will get thrown away. Hello, Toby. I'm glad you're here. Toby, why don't... excuse me, boys and girls. My turn, Toby. Please just unpack and join us on the carpet. That would be great. So glad you're here. Boys and girls, then, remember I told you you're going to put your name on the...
back.
Great job, boys and girls. You're each going to get a piece of paper. Logan, eyes forward. You're each going to get a piece of paper and a pumpkin. Who is my... Paper manager? Calvin, come on up. I need your help.
I'm a sub.
You're a sub, and you're ready for it. Boys and girls, are there any other questions? Yes. Yes, Sienna, be listening.
I'm here in time so I can do that.
Boys and girls, when our friends are asking a question, we are listening, Hunter. Hunter. We're listening. We have a very, very fun activity we're doing, but we need to be listening. Toby, I will help you with this activity as soon as we go to our desk. Boys and girls, the first thing you're going to do, I'm going to remind you, put your name on it. The second thing you're going to do is color all of your pictures. The third thing you're going to do is put your pictures in order. Like I said, I put numbers on them to help me order them. So I did number 1, I colored it all, it was already done, I cut it out, I put number 1 right on there, my seed. I'm going to color number 2, cut it out, put it right below it. Excuse me. I need a quiet hand. Logan.
But what are we going to color the pot?
You're going to color the sprout green.
And that one on top of the little pumpkin? The
Excuse
thing on the top of the little pumpkin?
And then on top of the little pumpkin, you can color that green. Because remember those tubes? What color were the tubes in our story? They were green. Hunter. Are you allowed to color a string? Nope, we're going to leave a string the same color it is. Yes, Mia.
Are we allowed to color those things
I would like you to keep the colors the same colors that were in our storybook. Alright, I need Madison's table to come on up and get a white piece of paper and a pumpkin. Oh, you need a white piece of paper, Carson. White piece of paper and a pumpkin. Quietly return to your seats. You need to have your toolboxes out. You need to have your crayons out. All right, return to your seats. Please get those toolboxes out. You all right, Riley? Oh, I need Eric's table. Thank you, Eric, for that quiet voice. I will help you, Toby, because we talked about this when you weren't here. I'll help you. Quietly return to those.
Is it in the basket?
Oh, Logan, you have 2. Can you get one to Mia? Thank you. Nope, I need you to get a white piece from Logan. He's got 2. Caden's table, come on up. Boys and girls, remember your first step is to put that name on the back of your big pumpkin.
I can't actually do it.
I will move that, sweetie. Just stay put until I finish passing things out.
Look at super pumpkin. Hey, let me see what's in here.
You're in the camera.
Hey, you're in the camera. Hey, your face is right.
Hey, Kaden.
We need Caden to move his clip down.